This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in the city of Richmond. More specifically, I'm in historic Jackson Ward. Today we're going to take a look at a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home. This home is located here in a very historic part of Richmond. On either side we have historic homes built in the mid to late 1800s. We also have a combination of newer construction here in the area. Directly across the street, we have some brick homes that are a newer construction, but still keeping styling with the historic architecture that we have here in the area. In the distance, you may be able to see the turrets that are right there in the middle of the frame. That is the Lee Street Armory, also formerly the home of the 1st Battalion Virginia Volunteers. And that was an African-American outfit, very historic property. When I lived in Jackson Ward, that building was in jeopardy of being demolished. It was in really bad shape. It was renovated in 2016 and is now home to the Black History Museum. This home is the W.W. Brown House, built in 1845. It was the site of the first chartered African-American bank in the nation, founded in 1889 by Reverend William Washington Brown. It is currently a private residence, and I believe once a year they allow the public to come in and take a look and get a little feel for this historic property. It's a very historic location here. Jackson Ward has definitely seen a comeback in the last 10, 15, 20 years, and it's definitely an important part of the historic fabric of Richmond, Virginia. This home is one of the better examples of historic renovations that we have here in the ward. The brick exterior and this green, this is a very common green for historic properties. If someone wants to paint a property in a historic district, they have to work from an approved palette. This home falls under federal and state designations for a historic district. One of the other protections is the windows. You can see these windows are original style windows. They are not replacement windows. They are not vinyl windows. And what some owners have done over the years is they will take these plastic inserts and these clips basically add an extra layer of insulation here for them. The original windows are still in place, however. There are some benefits for investors that want to come in and do historic projects in the form of tax credits. So that's a little incentive. The city used to have a program, a very generous program, where they would do tax abatement on renovations of properties, not just historic properties, but just properties in general. They did away with that program, but it definitely helped spur much of the redevelopment that's occurred in Richmond. As we come in, I love these beautiful rich wood floors that we have. Of course, the traditional styling of the historic home would have the parlor here at the very front of the home. Directly in the middle of the frame was the coal burning fireplace. Of course, we no longer use coal, so many of those have been converted over or just now serve as decorative pieces. We go through the opening into our very generous dining room, and this is a very good sized dining room. We've got plenty of space on either side of this large table. So if you have additional dining room furniture, you could easily put it in here and it would fit very nicely. What have we here? We have the Times Dispatch. This is the portion of the paper that came out this past Sunday that outlines the best issue. The winners are located in here. The Hippodrome is actually a venue right here in Richmond that was renovated, very historic 2nd Street property. And so you can see that we've got historic reminders here all around us here today. All right, let's see what we have in here. We're going to go to the home and garden section and see what we see. Oh, there it is right there. Let's see if we're in focus. I don't know if we're in focus yet. There we are. Best real estate agent. Max Williams, United Real Estate. The only reason I made that is because I have the absolute best viewers, the best supporters, the best friends, anyone could ever hope for. And I definitely appreciate your support. You guys know I was hitting you up every video here about a few months ago, and you came through for me once again. That's year number 2 in a row. So we've got that as a result of your help for 2021 and 2022. And definitely appreciate all of your support. Okay, right here, this is going to be a utility closet. We've got an electric water heater there. On this side, we have a gas furnace. I know it's gas because this flue and this flue are our exhaust, and they run off our natural gas line, which is right here. This is our gas line going into the unit. All right, here to the left is going to be another closet. This is a coat closet, so we're nice and convenient here to the front door. Got that in place. And then one of the things that happened with these historic homes is over time, as the family became more affluent or the family grew, we had expansions or renovations, additions, and this is what happened here. You can see we have an exterior wall as evidenced by the window and the thickness there of that wall. And also another telltale sign is the step down. So this was formerly the back of the home, and then they added everything beyond this. So we also have a powder room here, and good natural light flows in, as you can see. Got that big window. They also installed laundry right down here as well. So we've got front load. Remember, all front loads can be stacked. And of course, our exposed brick directly to the right. This is going to be a closet. So we've got plenty of closet. That's closet number 2. And then to the left is going to be our actual kitchen. And they did a nice job here. Once again, we've got this nice tall ceilings, stainless steel appliances, all convey. That's going to be a quartz countertop and our door going out to the rear. We're going to go ahead and pop out there and see what we have here in the back. I love this home because it's low maintenance. There is not a lot of upkeep. If you're the type of person that doesn't want to cut a whole bunch of grass, you could probably get away here without even having a lawnmower. We've got a little fire pit back there, a little privacy wall, and then what would happen on this property is the owners would park here because our front street is not the widest in the world, and I can see that we have residents that park here, and then they come in, of course, the back. Give you a shot here of the back side of the house. This is a type of construction called semi-detached. Semi-detached, you have your own brick wall that is between you and the neighbor, so there's not an issue with noise. They're very good in regard to sound insulation. All right, let's go on upstairs and see what we have in store on the second level. I don't get to Jackson Ward very much. It's not a very big neighborhood, but it is definitely super convenient to downtown, to MCV, VCU. The highway is just a minute away. So if you like to be close to any and everything, this is definitely a good urban location. Here on the second level, this is towards the front of the home. This was probably the trunk room. The trunk room was a small room that they used primarily for storage. And back then they didn't have Samsonite, they had trunks. And trunks, of course, take up a lot of space. And that's what this room would typically serve as. And as renovators came in over the years, it made a perfect fit as a full bath, or sometimes they will use it for a walk-in closet, just depending on the configuration. We are now in our primary bedroom, and they currently have a king-size bed staged in this home, and it fits nicely, actually. Got enough space there for some additional furniture, and there's space on either side for your nightstands. The rehabbers came in, gave us a good-sized closet. One of the challenges that we often have in older homes And then we've got some additional storage overhead, so they did not waste any space in this beautiful home. Once again, those wood floors continue up here on the second level as well. Here to the left is going to be another generous bedroom. And this is big enough if you wanted to get a king in here, you could definitely do so. Now remember earlier when I mentioned this being the back of the home, of course that's why you have those windows there. Another good sized closet. And we can see here that they actually frosted that window. And the reason being, if someone were in this bedroom, you wouldn't really want to have a good view directly into the bathroom for most people. So that's why they did that, but they still allow some light to pass through, and did a really nice job here with our hall bath. Got some storage there, stand-up shower they did a nice job with. Have some wainscoting here in the corner, seat with a view, and I love the antique style vanity that's in place. It's just definitely in keeping with the styling of the home. And of course we have our exposed brick here, not something you see very commonly in a bathroom. So very nice historic touch. Directly across is going to be a coat closet. And then to the left, they have this room staged as an office, but it would definitely work as well as a traditional bedroom. All right, so one thing that does come out here as I'm looking around, we do not have a closet here in this room. However, very common in Jackson Ward, very common in Churchill and some of these older historic urban neighborhoods to have bedrooms that don't have closets. So legitimately, an appraiser would count that as a bedroom. The general rule of thumb in a more traditional or newer modern neighborhood would be you need a closet in order for an appraiser to count it. But not here. They go ahead and count this as a legitimate 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. Wow, I really like this. This is a gorgeous property. If you have questions about this or any other home on the market, my name is Max Williams. It'd be an honor for me to help. Please let your friends know. If you have any friends or family, relatives, even people you don't like, and they have real estate needs, let them know. Hey, you guys need to chat with Max. He's got something good going on. It'd be an honor for me to help. 804-402-7788. I can reach you on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams Realtor. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.